This is a quick video about our favorite way to cook butternut squash. I don't think I've shared this one before, so figured I was making up a batch and I'd show you how we do it. First thing, head down to the root cellar and grab a squash. We still have a bunch of squash in there. They've been in storage since, let's see, about last August, the end of August. I put a bunch of them on a rack down there. And you can see they stay beautiful down there. Really, it's one of our best storing items that we grow. We should have these. I mean, we've got some that are starting to go bad now, but we should have them until about Easter. And it's a real simple, thing to prepare. Just I like to cut them in slices. That's the easiest for me to do, and then just cut them into cubes that are about, I don't know, 3/4 to 1 inch, maybe, right in between there. And, first thing to do is take that outer skin off them. And you can see they're still pretty firm at this point, and, they really do store great, and this is a great treat to have all winter long. So there it is, a couple minutes later, nice little bowl of butternuts, and I leave the part that has the seeds in it. I don't mess with it because it does get soft in there, and the flavor around that area can change after long-term storage. So I just go for the top area there. You can see the best of it. A lot less messing too, and I put some olive oil on it and crazy salt that I always use. You can see I put the crazy salt in that pepper grinder. And that really makes it so you can spread it evenly on items. You don't have the big chunks of it. You get a nice, even, fine powder. So I have a video about that quite a ways back. But really, it's super easy to prepare and not really much of a mess. So the Sur table air fryer has a basket, as I've shown you in the past. So I just put that in this basket. And boy, do we use this basket a lot. I just can't believe how long this machine has stood up for us. Longest lasting air fryer ever. So I like to pull it away from the wall when we're using it. And it's got the shelves in there. You pull them out and the basket goes right in there and spins around on the rotisserie. Now I'm going to put it in there by hand. This is the easiest way for me to get it in there when it's cold. So it fits in there, but if it's warm, you really want to use this handle that they give you for it. I don't bother preheating the air fryer or anything else when I'm doing this. So what I do is for a batch this size, I'm going to put it on 400 and I'm going to put it on 30 minutes. That should be good. Start the air fryer, turn on the rotary basket, and can walk away and just let it cook. Completely, really no mess, easy to do. You don't have to pay attention to it. Alright, 30 minutes later, it looks like it's good, and a minute left here, and then it'll beep when it's done, and that's it. Pull it out, and you have your butternuts all done and ready, to go with the meal. And there's how the handle works. You can see, I tell you, this Sur table air fryer from Costco has just been amazing. We use it all the time, and cook a lot of things like this in the basket. And it is a little hot and it's hard to grab onto, and a little olive oil on there and stuff, so you got to be careful you don't get burned. And then you just throw the basket in the dishwasher to get it as clean as you can. So that's it, maybe about 40 minutes total, and got your butternut, and then I take some of that maple syrup that I made to get from the backyard. Put a little bit of drizzle of that on it, mix it up some, and that's it. So really is a simple side to make, and it's really good. I mean, you could even eat it as a meal probably if you wanted to, but just thought I'd share this while I was doing it. And, let you see, how we, eat the veggies year round. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.